we're going to quickly talk about the difference between an even and an odd function. So an even doesn't mean the number's even or the exponent's even necessarily. An even function means that when I look at any graph, and if I drew this perfectly, it would be symmetrical about the y-axis, meaning if I folded this over the y-axis, the right side and left side would land on top of each other. So we need to remember that even functions are those that are symmetrical about the y-axis. Now, odd functions are a little different. Odd functions are symmetric about the origin. And so remember that the origin is this point here at 0, 0. And so one way to do this is that if you have a piece of paper, if you have your graphing calculator, and you graph this on your screen or you graph this on your paper, if you can take a mental image of this picture and you flip your calculator or your picture upside down, or if you flip that image upside down in your mind, if it is the same image in the exact same spot, right side up, as it is upside down, then it is an odd function, or it reflects or is symmetrical about the origin. So this starts at the bottom left and goes up through the origin and ends in the top right. If I flip this upside down, it would still start at the bottom left and go up through the origin, ending in the top right. Now there are some graphs that are none of these. So for example, if I graphed this function, it does have a line of symmetry. Technically the line of symmetry is here. I can fold that over and boom. But it's not an even function because it's not symmetrical about the line or the y-axis, the line x equals 0, or the y-axis. So an even function, even though this looks the same, has to be symmetrical about the y-axis. So this would be none. So this is neither even nor odd. In the same way, there are some that are both even and odd. So the easiest one to think of, if I could draw this perfectly, would be a circle, right? If I could draw a perfect circle where its center was at the origin, technically it's even because it could fold over the y-axis and land on itself, and it's odd because I could flip it upside down, and it would be the same image right side up as it would be upside down. Most functions that we are going to deal with are going to be something that is not even nor odd. But go ahead and learn these two. So even reflects about the y-axis, and odd is symmetrical about the origin. So think O and O, odd origin.